Spectre is actually choosing to go for a Yasha. So I guess this game he doesn't want to go Radiance. He wants to go Diffuser plus Manta. He wants to play a faster game.
EA. Mid. Gets the jump away out afterwards. Great kick onto both and the magnetize afterwards. They just blow him up and Easy has to run away.
And Kenny is just everywhere doing everything for his team. And this man has been playing very, very well recently. I'm a Geek fan.
You a fan?
I'm a fan of anyone who plays well. Or anyone who plays well.
That's good. That's the way to do it. Carl.
Nice.
Oh, that was really well played. They needed that to get him out. Might still be in a little bit of trouble. Carl gets kicked away afterwards. Zephyr. What a baller. This is not an easy hero to kill off, but they might still be able to do a mechanism not enough to keep him alive. But they kept Carl alive.
Yeah, he needed that kick. He didn't have any remnants available.
Please. Now, control coming out onto Carl. Well, don't give up your life now. I can't do much to him. He's just going to be able to move in, pressure out the wave, and it does look like we're going to be sitting pretty at 5-5.
Yeah, they have to move for. I think they need to move forward with the next rotation. Also has alternate in 30 seconds. I should try to look to get something going on. Pretty strong with the mech on the Nature's Prophet and the Nature's Wrath. It's the Beast getting a pipe? No, he's getting Blades. So there's no magic, any magic reduction on the Radiant side right now against the Ember, the Earth Spirit, and just Wrath.
Candy Loon moving in. Mozen's there, but they will not be able to find it. We saw a little bit earlier also Yamate just using the death pack on the Dominator creeps, and it's a good way for him to just stack up some extra gold.
Just follow him and ruin his day.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a long cooldown on death pack, but it's still pretty cool. So 14 minutes in, less than 1,000 gold lead separating these two, and right now it's new esports that have been able to take the mid-tier 1 tower.
The pace of the game is going to change soon because the PA has opted to go for Battle Fury, and the Spectre has opted to not go Radiance. He's going for the Yasha Manta, Diffuser probably. So there's going to be a change in momentum soon. The PA is not going to be so good at fighting, and the Spectre is going to be better at fighting. And we'll have to see whether the less build on the Spectre pays off compared to the Phantom Assassin. That's a pause, but let's look at the items. So Ember has a Arcane Rune. He has the drums completed. He's pretty strong at fighting right now. The new drum seems like it's actually better for some of these moving heroes right now, like rotating heroes.
It's always been just such a good value item for team stuff, but you know, the recent changes, it definitely feels like even better than it used to be. And maybe some of that is just making some of those other group up team fight items a little bit worse. Should be noted, Earth Spirit has almost got a veil completed if that's the route that he wants to go. He had it queued up.
Oh, I see. Nice. It's good with their heroes. They have a lot of magic damage from the Ember and the Nature's Prophet.
Even you know, throwing on in there a little bit of the Wrath of Nature, why not?
The item is nice now because it's cheaper. I think it's good for like any support that has high magic damage. I've seen Kenny go for the he's playing a pop with Tiny and he just went for just item Veil. You know, he doesn't go for the blink. He just went Veil. And I felt like it was a pretty nice idea to do it. Like some games, the dagger doesn't give you so much.
Right. And if you're going to do it on Tiny, you're definitely going to do it on Earth Spirit then.
Yeah, it's kind of better on Earth Spirit.
Yeah. Looks like it's going to be a 4 runes. Raven will pick up 2. DDZ gets on the other side along with Moza.
Oh, he just he's dominant. He does something else.
Oh, Raven, you just had to walk over to the side to pick up the bounty. Yamate ran in and sniped it. So they get one of the bounties instead. Now they're going to get a courier too.
He's gonna die.
Yeah, they're thinking about it. Oh, little chickadee Duke.
Oh, he got done.
And the creeps aren't going to get there. They do ping it. They realize that he's over here, but I don't think they can catch up to Yamate in time before the dust wears off.
Yeah. So it seems like he's going to change his mind because the game is slow. He's not killing Manta anymore. He might actually decide to go back for the Radiance because of the game being slowed down right now. There's not much going on. I say that mid lane. Nice silence.
Well, can they do anything? DDZ gets rooted for the moment. Jump in, haunt. DDZ is going to drop. They can't keep him alive, and they might lose Mosin as well. Another little round of it, and Carl picks up 2 kills. Easy peasy for him.
Yeah, once again, the silence at the last moment when he was channeling the Rolling Thunder. That was very, very clutch. And now Spectre is involved. Did he get the kill? No, he actually didn't get it.
Both Amber.
It's a bit sad, you know, sometimes when you're Spectre, you come with the horn and you don't get the kill. You feel sad, you know.
I mean, your team's still getting kills. Sure, he's fine. Uh-oh. Candy Loon. That's not great. They miss it. He gets stomped. Carl, a little bit unlucky there. He's going to be slowed right now. 166 movement speed for Candy Loon, but it doesn't matter. They don't want to dive it.
Yeah, I think it's a wise choice not to dive. They don't see any of them. It's just a bit too risky for them to move forward. And if they lose the engage like this, they might lose Roshan because it's a PA and it's faster. They're gonna swoop towards Roshan. Wow.
This is dangerous.
Wow.
This is really dangerous. And there's a ward right outside. They can't take it out.
Scan. Are they gonna scan? Do you know what's going on?
Oh, they're not gonna get there in time. Too much. New Esports with the heavy hard play there. They scan it right as Roche goes down, and now Lance, Battle Fury done. Well on his way towards the Deso.
Yeah, that's a very, very smart play there. They know that the last fight, the Earth Spirit and Spectre use their ultimates. So instead of just sitting and farming, they try to... I mean, it's a bit risky, but it paid off, you know. Yeah. It was a good move in the end for them. So the Pango has a diffuser right now. PA has the Aegis and he's halfway to his Desolator. They are about to hit a timing when they get this thing. So PA is going to be so much stronger in fights.
It's going to be terrifying. And if DDZ gets towards that BKB, so much of these fights have been about Earth Spirit getting that perfect silence off, and that doesn't happen. The game is going to be hard. It's going to be real freaking hard. And they just got the stone. Let's go.
Stone? Oh, okay. I saw Sorcerer's Stone.
That's right. Philosophers, you heathen.
Oh, it's the Sorcerer's Stone.
Okay. Sure.
What's the law of the item?
I don't know. It has something to do with Nicholas Flamel, I'm sure. Smoke up now. Everybody coming on over from New Esports. And who are they going to run into? Zephyr and Cuckoo. They're underneath a Hawk right away. DDZ just going to jump uphill. What are you doing, my man? That was the worst. Oh, my God. Yeah. Poor guy. It happens. It happens to the best of us.
It's a little bit of miscalculation. Yeah. I think he jumped a little later. He'll probably still end up on that hill. Maybe he needed to get the angle, a different angle.
I think so, too.
So right now they have to fix the creeps. They have to go put the base. Beastmaster has bats and Helm of a Dominator. Klings has Medallion. Klings is also going for a Desolator. Okay.
Whoa.
So they're gonna have 2 Desolators here.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, because he works with the Burning Army.
Yeah.
But he has 1 point only on Searing Arrows.
Interesting. Is this the type of build that you've been seeing on support Klinkses?
Sure, I'm not sure how to play the Klinks. I haven't seen much on support Klinks.
Okay. Jetpack, chase down, Whitemon gets hit, and they're going to be able to run him if they want. The jump in, and the dead Enchantress. I mean, she was dead no matter what. That's there's no problem with her DCing right there.
I mean, I'm looking at the skill build, right? I'm thinking, like, why is he not maxing the Searing Arrows? Because the Searing Arrows actually work with the Burning Army, and if you're getting a Desolator, that's a lot of damage with the Searing Arrows. He's choosing to go for more points in the death pack because the armor reduction. I guess it makes him tankier as well, so he's kind of like a front line in a way.
I think the armor reduction is what makes the most sense to me. Like, just doubling down on that wherever you can, right? He's got a Blightstone, PA's got a Deso, Medallion.
Yeah,
like, it's a lot of minus armor.
I guess the minus armor is kind of like the damage for the Searing Arrows too.
Yeah. That is a lot of minus armor, jeez.
So how much do they have for? Blightstone to 6 Desolator, another 6. So there's 12.
Well, the medallion too.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, that's crazy.
that's about it. 17 minus armor.
And then on top of that, they got Bloodlust and Inner Beast. That's no joke. They destroy things real quickly.
The Dire team needs to weather out the storm. They have to survive this stage where the Radiant lineup is hitting a very, very powerful timing. I think they need to try and dodge and get what kind of armor items. They need some okay, Halberd is nice on the Nature's Prophet. He's doing a Halberd right now. Spectre kind of doesn't really care. He's tanky anyway. And the other heroes need to get. I think the supports probably need to get a Ghost Scepter, the Ench and the Spirit.
And right now our Spirit has one queued up. I kind of like the idea of just a casual buckler as well. It's been a while since we've seen.
It's not as good as before, the casual buckler.
Yeah, it's not great. You can dare to dream.
No. Ghost Scepter.
Alright, that's fair.
I don't want to be a real ghost. I just want to purchase a Ghost Scepter.
Okay. Yeah, if you just don't get it, then you'll be a ghost real quickly underneath the ground.
Radiant's top tower.
Well, 20-minute mark, and it is one outpost apiece.
Yeah.
Tier 2s are still up, and it's going to be a trade-off of bounties.
So Amber actually went for MKB against the PA. So he wants to do damage. Because I was thinking that the Amber this game is going to be more of like a utility Amber to play for the Spectre. So you go for maybe a Maelstrom, then maybe you have to go some armor items, some Shivers, maybe Blade Mirror, I'm not sure. Those items seems that it would be logical in this kind of game. He's opting to go for more damage for his team.
MKB is interesting. I feel like I haven't seen that item get picked up by many people at all. It's almost always just okay, if you need to break their evasion, get Rapier or something.
Attack speed is nice now. It went from 10 to 35 attack speed.
That's cool.
I'm not sure. Maybe it's the new efficient item because I haven't played much of the new patch. I'm not very sure. When you change one small item or two small items.
Down bottom, Whitemon. Sorry to cut you off there. You just got almost one shot.
Don't worry. That's the effect of having a Ghost Scepter.
Now we know. What's this Force Staff in your inventory? What do you think about Ags on PA this game?
Luxury item later. It's nice to dispel the root from the Ember Spirit. Or what else can you dispel? I guess the enchant. Not like you need it.
No, it's not great. Yeah, I guess that there isn't that much else. Maybe the Veil or whatever, but...
I mean, the thing is the cooldown is nice. So you can do a personal smoke, personal ninja gear.
Yeah.
I mean, eventually you're gonna get the potion with Aghanims and then you're gonna demand it over the Ogre. The Ogre's I've been supporting you the whole game.
Give me some more and give me that Ags. Uh-oh, jump on him. Clink's blowing up, but they got the Burning Army out already. Mosin moving in. Raven gets the one play. Oh my god, what a sick haunt. In reality, out of their candy room, trying to live the rolling thunder going back and forth.
Timing out.
And it's going to go down. They're going to be able to find this follow-up here. Beastmaster and Clinks are already easy trying to run away. They lose the PA, they lose the Ogre, lose everybody. DDZ's the only one who gets out.
That was the biggest anti-timing ever from Radiant. They were holding an aggressive position and Dire was obviously keeping count of the time, the Aegis, and they made a play when the Aegis was about to expire. And it was amazing, for Dire team. Perfect timing for them to take a fight. And now Spectre is going to have his refusal and he's going for a Basher as a follow-up.
That in reality away was amazing.
Emperor is also going for a Basher.
Huh. That's kind of cool.
Especially the new OP item. Just proper Goku.
Uh-oh. Chase. Whitemon's over here, but he is pretty much alone outside of that. Going to be completely and totally controlled and killed. So a little bit overextension there. Just Goku things. That's what he does.
Utility. He's position 3. It's okay. It's okay to beat sometimes. We understand.
That's the thing that I always feel like Cuckoo's, he's sort of taken a step back, but I felt like when he was in his heyday playing mid and stuff, it was always like he is either going to win you the game or lose you the game.
Yeah,
but there's no in between.
You think of where he was farming? He was farming here, right? Like here.
Yeah.
He was farming here, and the Spectre was here. I mean, he's just trying to bot because the Raiden was trying to smoke back to I can't remember if they were smoke, but they were trying to reclaim the bottom area. And the supports were dead. The Enchantress was dead. He was dead. So no one was in this vicinity to cover the Spectre. So he just wanted to be there to whatever, feed for him, die for him, make sure the Spectre doesn't die.
Yeah, there you go. Take away some of that farm from people when he can.
Yeah. Haunt, 25 seconds, so time to make a play. Hey, going back to the Basher, is Basher the new OP item or is everyone getting Basher? I don't know. Amber got a Dazzle instead. Never mind.
Yeah, they don't want to get too many. You get too many Bashers, you lose the game. That's a stat for all you people out there.
Hey. Stop spreading false information. You get in trouble.
You don't know it's false. How do you know?
According to the statistics, oh no, Basher has increased win rate right now. Never mind, I take everything I said back. I'm sorry.
There you go. That's right. Try and pull one over on me. Look at that. Hasted DDZ just running away from the game.
They're under ward.
Careful. Gotta be careful. DDZ, they're looking to try and TP in. He gets the bounty rune, still chasing.
Yep.
But not going all in.
PA gets out. He's gonna finish his PKB. And Kuku is under vision. So right now, the Dire team is running back towards top. They want to protect their vision here. They want to play under the ward here. This is a nice move if they can get anyone.
Roll in, looking for him, but DDZ able to get the jump out afterwards. On already opening, and they will blow up Yamate. Not the biggest kill in the world, but this one, perfect, a little bit bigger, lands in absolute no man's land. Gets destroyed. Oh, and to me, that just feels like a little bit better communication from Geek fam, sticking together what they needed to.
Yeah, I think once the Kings was in trouble, the PA he was trying to participate in the fight, and he was very close to his Black King Bar. That was a very big kill. Very, very bad death on the PA. I think he just needed to pitch, save your body syndrome. Does not help you.
Like on full staff out of the air, trying to run the silence onto 2. It might be enough with the heal, with the mech coming in. Enchantress living, right clicks coming onto DDZ, gets the swashbuckle over to the side, takes him down. Can they find any more? Zephyr, Ghost Scepter, roll away. This is still all being fought without the PA. So it's only going to end up being the 1 kill onto the Enchantress, and then it's done.
Radiant's top tower.
So right now, what are they playing for? Probably the Roche will be the next contention. And because this is the circle on Amber, if they can actually take a fight, they'll be able to finish the Roche pretty handily. So the next fight is going to be very, very crucial. The PA wants the Aegis. He has his BKB, he sells his item, gets the BKB. They're going for the same play, the sneak Roshan, the sneak attack.
See it, if they can do it, and it's going ever so quickly. There's a fight going on mid, but Clinks is going to be more than happy to give up his life. If they get Roshan, they will.
Wolf. Hashtag wolf.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Dude, that's unreal. Just aren't really in position to defend against it. Ghost Scepter roll away again from Zephyr. Does not want to be here. Still has vision. Carl protecting his support.
I mean, I don't feel like they did anything wrong. This is like the inherent way you play as Dire, right? You play on the right, this area, and the Radiant plays on the left area. So the Radiant will always have the Roshan advantage. And Dire doesn't have anything right now because both the Ancients away.
Oh, DDZ again going in for the roll. Clips the stairs and then gets away.
From the ping pong. Interesting.
Though still less than 1,000 gold separate these teams, but I do have this sort of impending sense of specter that's about to be a doom for new esports here. Like, this is looking like it could be spooky. Basher done, going towards the Abyssal Blade next, and I'm really concerned with how you stop that as new esports.
They still have the Aegis. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry. Be happy.
I saw what happened last time. Oh, Yamate spots him out. Walks inside, a little bit of vision there, and is going to be punished for the moment. But the turnaround, Yamate is ready to start. It's a pretty big magnetite. On to 2. Can they find any more? Ember trying to jump back in. Zephyr gets the ghost scepter off. Lane's doing absolutely nothing. BK TP's away. Realizes he doesn't want to be in this fight. DDZ also trying to run out. The cheese, there's going to be the roll away, and DDZ should be able to get out afterwards.
So that was it a pipe? Who was one bought back of the Ember? So all in all, it's a better trade for Radiant. They got a core kill and a support for 2 supports. But they had to use the 10-second BKB and the cheese, right, on the Penguin.
Yeah, exactly. But they do still have that Aegis if they want to fight again now that Ember does not have buyback.
Is it timing out soon? Oh no, there's 2 more minutes on it. Yes.
Yeah. Looks like they're trying to find an opening down bottom again.
15 seconds to the primer roll. They need to fix the lanes first. Look at all the lanes. It's all running into the tower.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It looks like they're just going to content themselves to take the outpost and then push out the lanes afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
Not try and force the fight.
We have to remind everyone, you kill tier 2 now, you can get outposts.
Yeah, it's the way of it. DDZ, the one who gets caught. Rolling Thunder back up again in a second, but it's a second too late. They take him down, and now looking for more. 4 staff away, Mozen, trying to keep off of them, but the relentless charge of Geek Fam comes through again. They managed to take down 2 more.
Yeah, so this means that the Aegis on the PA is probably going to be worse. They're not going to be able to use it to fight. Let's see if Dahlia forces anything more here. They have a haunt in 5 seconds. Ember Spirit is going to look to catch the Klings. Does he have a detection? Aegis Prophet is coming in with detection.
Oh, they got the root. Got him, get him. Good. Yamate done.
Yeah, buyback? Oh wait, he did that without having buyback?
Yeah, man. He got caught. That was a rough one.
He was trying to
200 gold away.
He was trying to clear the crit wave to delay for the rest of his team to respawn. Okay. He was kind of lucky that nothing happened.
The scary thing about this is that you've almost got, everybody back up again with Geek Fam and all their abilities. You got Haunt back up again now as well. If they want to go, they can. Wrath of Nature's back up soon as well. Mid lane, the battle's a brewing. They're going to jump. Coral gets caught out of position. Completely destroyed. Zephyr missing all of his spells is going to be able to get the jump away. No TP as he does not want to use it until now. Chase. Oh my god, they're Britain almost dead. But they can't get him.
He has that casual Helm of Fire with +5 armor.
They need it.
Yeah, he's building into a Crimson Guard. That's nice. But Ember is dead for like 30 seconds. So they have to take a chill pill, relax, go to the beach side, look at the sand, and just wait for him to return from his long vacation.
See if he can do it. Should note we have an Orb of Destruction on the Radiant. I think that one's going to be delivered out in a second here. It's coming out on the courier for the Clinks.
Is it better on him rather than the PA?
No, surprise.
No,
they're going to pass it over.
Yeah, they pass it over.
Well, they do go up high ground if they want. The scary part is that they don't have Aegis anymore. Just timed out.
Yeah, respected that and just front line. Defend the tower. And he's going for Monkey King next.
They're still thinking about going. They're walking up high ground. It's going to drop pretty quickly if they want. Silence on the 3. Zephyr finds them all, and now Raven jumping on a candy lily. He's just dead. Haunt comes out afterwards. Reality on the DDP. So that's 2 dead instantly, and now finding another. Mozen also going to be brought down.
That is
That's
another,
White to get the double.
Another spectacular player right there. Like Mr. Kenny. He's the man. He's the geek. He's the fam.
I mean, shouldn't new esports have been that clumped together though? You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, they just got outplayed because the Ember had like what 25. I think it's about 20-25 seconds remaining on his death timer. They know he has no buyback, and they were trying to get a roll and get a quick
Radiant's
kill.
middle tower. Radiant's
If they blow someone up right away, I think they probably have a pretty good chance of finishing off the tower. But I'm not sure if Kenny just reacted or he was trying to silence the other hero. Not sure. Maybe he was just ready. He was just so ready.
Well, whatever the case is, right now, new esports need an answer. No Pango for 25. Looks like they're just going to retreat again and hold on to this high ground. Take the other tier 2 tower instead. Control them out. Don't let them out.
This is the choke point you want. The Ancients, you control Ancients, you control Helm's Deep. They have nowhere to run. They have to run.
On the right-hand side.
This is the same. This is the Radiant Helm's Deep, this is the Dire Helm's Deep. It's the part of the map that some will refer it as the gold mine because it's the biggest source of income. And going back to what I was talking about, the Radiant and the Dire, I said that the Radiant is always here. That's your natural movement. Dire is always on the right, and that's why the Radiant team is always usually going to get the Roshan. Because in this game, I think that was one of the difference maker. You know, they're on the Radiant side. They were able to sneak the first 2 Roshans. Is it this? Is it?
This is gonna be the third one. Yeah.
Is it gonna be the third one? Yeah, first 2 Roshan. So this is what I would say as the Radiant advantage. And Dire used to have the double Ancients, right, on the bottom side. But right now, because they moved the Ancients back towards the left side, so what does Dire actually have? I don't know what. I actually don't really know what do they have.
I guess their outpost is closer to Roche than the Radiant one. So if you take that tier 1,
yeah, sure, I agree.
It's not great.
That's something.
Yeah, yeah. Go Dire.
And if you look at the lanes as well, I think the off lane, I feel like before the Radiant off lane was also better. Because sometimes when the enemy block the previous patch, right? If the enemy blocks this camp and stops you from pulling, 1 sentry, you can deward this camp with 1 sentry. Whereas for this one, on the Dire side, they need 2 sentries to deward this. Not sure if they change it this patch, but so overall, Radiant has a couple of advantages, you know.
I haven't really been paying that much attention to who's picking side and first pick or second pick or something, because that's the other thing around.
Yeah, about that. Right now, I think the second pick is better also because of the sequence that they changed. So the 17 and the 18 got swapped around. Before it was when your first pick you had not 17 and 18, the 12 and 13, 11 and 12. So it got swapped over. So go into the second phase bans. The last person to pick is the team on the second phase. Before it was the team on the first phase. So you kind of have that more balanced thing going on where the second pick team has the overall last pick, the 24th pick, the 22nd pick, and the Radiant team has that pick, number 12. But right now, I don't feel so good about being first pick.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Well, that was a Bambi going down.
PA just pulling her up and actually going to go for the Satanic instead of finishing off the Abyssal Blade. Interesting.
He feels like he needs the life stick to mankind.
Lane. That's one. Zephyr goes for it. Stun right at the start. Raven gonna all in, trying to find himself a target. Can they blow up anybody? The Beastmaster's already dead, and a good rolling thunder coming through the DZ, but they have damage. Lance, this is meant for us to go. He's trying to BKB and get himself out of there, but to no avail. Cuckoo finds the kill. Mosin is also going to get the TP out.
He has no buyback.
That's really rough. And they're trying to find... Oh, Cuckoo can't quite get to Yamate. And instead, they're just going to run down mid lane, it looks like. Big moment.
Yeah, I really like how they are also itemizing on the Nature's Prophet. Is that his role in this game is basically what my carry needs, I buy for him. He needs a mech, he needs a medallion, he needs AC, he needs aura. Sure.
All the good stuff. And it's so much of the damage coming out from new esports is based upon the physical. Like, just build up a bunch of armor stuff, a couple of halberd or so, and suddenly you're in a great position.
And remember, this man had a rough face, the ninja starter.
Right.
He started the game on a back foot, on his back foot, and he was still able to, contribute a lot to the team.
Trying to do whatever damage they can to Carl. He's going to take a couple more pot shots on his way out, but like that's going to be the extent of it. Cuckoo, in the meantime, just going to sort of sideswipe. I don't know what DDZ is thinking is going to happen here, but it ain't going to be great because the right clicks are coming through. Ember gets pushed away. Sleight of fist damage out. Raven going to destroy this mantle and win this game. If, anything is going to keep on looking the way of the normal Dota game. 4 are dead. PA is the only one that's going to be coming back up in the near future. Komate just tries to get out of there. They're actually going to play it safe. They're going to go back for Roche.
I think it's the right thing, because they think that they have buybacks. I mean, it's the Ember, sorry, not the Ember, only the Pango doesn't have a buyback.
Yeah.
I think this is the right play. Esports Dota is the right play.
Roche is going to go their way, and they've got a refresher charge. Who does it go to? Is it a Spectre one? I kind of like it on him. Yeah.
Double Abyssal, double Haunt. Time to buy that Aghanim's to perform that single target Haunt.
There you go. I love that one. That's a good one, too. I actually think it's kind of good. What do you think of that Aghanim's on?
I think it's better on Ember. It's
What?
similar. A single target. Sorry, not Ember. I was thinking about another hero. A Juggernaut, Omni Slash.
Oh, yeah.
They're both like the same concept.
I always think of it as like a way to get into the fight so you can sort of cycle it with Honk, But
I mean, the thing
nonetheless.
is, I feel it doesn't really give you more damage. I would rather like if the Aghanims give me like say a shorter duration or you do more damage or something else,
Okay.
Like when you actually want to get the Aghanims, it's like I've already bought everything that I need, then I get the Aghanims. It's not like, I want to get the Aghanims. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's how I play. I don't know what you're talking about.
So you go for Aghanims as what, your third item or fourth item?
I get like earn Aghanims, Pretty hype.
Are you actually trolling me or you?
No, what are you talking about? It's great. It's amazing. You can keep the pain train rolling it.
I can't tell if you're trolling me.
I'm not trolling you. I'm being serious.
Are you
I've done it before.
support Spectre?
What do you mean I'm playing support Spectre? I'm playing regular Spectre. I'm playing
fine.
winning Spectre.
Support item on Spectre.
It lets you accelerate into your radiance,
Wow.
Get it at a good timing.
Wow.
All right, well, let's see. Raven now is going to walk forward. Sleight of fist, Carl. Trying to just whittle them down. He's got a rapier queued up. That's one way that New Esports could maybe win this. Roar, use, and they jump out on him. Oh, he's dead! Oh, that's Aegis. He's coming back in just a second. EDZ rolling through a hold of Kalun and those so freaking rolling. Trying to get the cheat off finally, but it will not happen. Buybacks come out fast and furious, but there is no buyback. As the remnant ends the life of DDZ, the jump back in round 2 coming from the Spectre. Can they kill them all off? Mozen's gonna die. Zephyr tries to back away. An ultra kill for the Zephyr. Earth Spirit them all here. He wants to go back into the Rampage. Give it to him. It ain't gonna happen. It was a beautiful dream, but in the end, it was also just speed. This Geek fam will go back and take the second set of racks. 40 minutes into this game, and well, New Esports just don't really have an answer.
He's allowed to pick after everything has done this game.
That's fair. Oh, man. Well, not gonna lie, based upon, I think, how excited we all were to see the PA pick, it did not work out the way that New Esports wanted it to, as Geek fam are looking to just take another one. They get the route down onto Pango. He's hoping to get out of there. Ewell Scepter to live. DDZ trying to run, and will be able to escape. But the racks cannot run. The buildings cannot run. And I think that this one is in the bag. Geek fam can just close it out here and not do anything psychotic. Ember does have a rapier after all. Match fountain with it. Everybody's back up again in a couple of seconds.
Radiant's middle
I mean, I think at this point they're just like waiting for Carl to go too deep and then they just go on him.
The rapier is the best item on Carl. It stops him from being calm. He's gonna just be safe right now because he has a rapier.
That's the only way that they lose.
Radiant's ancient is under
I mean,
attack.
if the PA gets a rapier, who knows?
That's true. Yeah, I mean, they have a lot of, attack speed, crazy heavy push.
Radiant's ancient is under attack. Ancient is under attack.
So you're telling me the game would be over right now if Carl did not buy the rapier? That's what it seems like.
I think this game I'm actually really impressed by how they played the early game with the Nature's Prophet and Osprey. I think those two actually contributed so much towards the game because they didn't have a good start in the lane, but towards the middle game, the Osprey had a couple of very clutch talents, clutch initiations, and the Nature's Prophet just built into the items that enables the cause up the Emperor and the Spectre. Dead hero.
God, they got him. Oh, you Scepter Zephyr gets him caught in DDZ down the tubes of a 2-minute death timer. Ugh. And the max tips. They like it. They like what they're seeing from their teammate. Well, one last hurrah potentially here. Lance gonna throw daggers for all he's worth, but it is feeling like an impossibility. Carl jumps in, BKB turns, Lance already down to half HP, Satan, no answer. He has a buyback available, but GG is already gonna be called. And with that, fam gonna take a 1-0 lead out of the early risers. The new esports team looked so good right before the patch and have continued to struggle.